Let's go. Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up?
We made it. Episode 3. Look at us. Look at us. We had some trouble last week. We had a great Father's Day episode. We even had a special guest, but we didn't get to air it because we were having technical difficulties. This is still very new to us, but we're just having a great time. We're just out here having fun. This is something for us to share, to do together, and we're just having a good time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So today we are talking about careers, honey, careers. What do you say?
All right, careers. So that music that you just heard, that was a single that I have. It's available on all the platforms. It's entitled "Biking for Joy," because you know we ride bikes and all that kind of stuff, motorcycles. So, and that was featuring none other than Mark Kibble of Take Six. And we have another single about to drop. So I'll keep you posted about that, but that will be very soon.
Very good. You sure are busy, honey.
You know, we got to keep this music thing going.
So when we're talking about careers, music obviously is your primary career. So tell me a little bit about that. Something people don't know about music. Like when you started, how did you get started?
I got started, I didn't start playing until 14. And I just practiced all the time and, went to Martin Luther King High School. So I was exposed to jazz there. Um, of course, in the household, I was only exposed to gospel music. So I went home and I said, I heard this great jazz group, Pieces of Dream, at the high school, mom. And she was like, boy, you better get out of here with that devil music. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to hell because
This music sounds good to me, right?
yeah. So I got a little bit of that. Then the pastor at the church hired classical pianists to come to my house uh, to train me. And so I got my little classical flavor with him. And then so the church, Kevin Belton, the organist at Christ like at the time, I was like obsessed with his playing. So I got the church, I got the school and the classical, mix it all together, and this is what you get.
Very nice. So how many years does your career span?
I don't know, I didn't count it. I
No.
told you I started when I was 14. Don't matter.
But isn't that a late start in music? Because when you see children now, they're like 2 or 3 years old when they
Yeah,
start playing.
yeah.
You started at 14, which is considered quote unquote
Yeah,
late.
I was real late coming into the game. But by the time I was 19, I was traveling. I started traveling around the world.
Right. And let's speak about music and genetics because your mom plays the piano as well, so she's a musical and
Yeah.
you kind of inherited from her.
Yep. My brother plays, my siblings, they all play. Like everybody that I'm attached to,
Has some kind of
they have some
musical
kind of musical talent.
inclination.
Yes.
Well, I have a little musical inclination. It's little, but I can do a little something, something.
Do you want to play on the piano or something? No. Maybe the next
Yeah,
time.
next time we'll show the people. I think they're more interested in hearing you.
Nah, I don't nobody want to hear me.
I don't believe that. Okay, so fast forward, you're traveling at 19. Somehow you end up at Sharon Baptist Church where you have an extensive career. Tell us a little bit about that. How did you like being
Um,
under one church?
well, I came from Christ like, so that was the church in North Philadelphia. That's where I got all of my foundation from. And then graduated to Sharon Baptist Church and spent 19 years there as the minister of music. And that's just like one, small thing. I was always doing a band thing or recording, but the ministry was definitely more important, and I enjoyed my years there.
Lovely. So we have some comments. There's some people online that's giving us love. Remember, you guys, if you have questions for Brian, you want me to ask anything you want me to know about music, I'm just dropping them in the comments. We can see that Diamond is all. She's all over me. Sorry, you guys. Sorry,
A
baby.
dog. Like, what's the purpose? What is the purpose? Put her up here so.
She said, I want to get on air too. Say hey, everybody. This is Diamond.
Okay.
Hi. She likes to lick, but we don't do that over here, right? We don't do that. Okay. So back to career in music. So through your lifespan, what other things have you done, or has your life always been committed to music?
No, I do a lot of things. So, of course, I spent most of my time, my earlier years, honing my craft. So, always practicing and always going out live playing, whether it be band, whether it be choir, whatever. I was just out there. And then as time went on, I wanted to do other things in addition to music. So I do a lot. Like I became a real estate agent and it's just a lot. Photographer,
Hustler, baby.
then the crystal business. No, it's not all about like making money, but it's just like I guess chasing dreams, chasing passions. We make T-shirts. We make mugs. We might have to do that. Y'all want to learn how to make T-shirts?
When I tell you, this man has probably done everything. The only person I think had more jobs is my dad. Like every time we went somewhere or did some rest in peace, daddy, there was I used to do that. I used to work on that. I worked on this building. I built that. I worked on the railroad. Like there was nothing he hadn't done. So I always think of him when I think of you and that. But speaking of businesses, so tell us about the crystal business. How'd you get into that? Because that is still a thriving business that you manage today. Tell us about that.
Well, we started in 2018 and at the Cherry Hill Mall in New Jersey, and we've been doing it ever since for some years now. We're not in there right now. I don't know if we might do it Christmas season, but
Seasonal.
yeah, it might be a seasonal thing.
So there is a comment in the comment section about the play, because that was obviously an extension of your music and some of the things that you did. You had a play. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
2011, I wrote a play called The White Room, and we performed it at Sharon Baptist Church, and it was also performed at a theater, the Scottish Rite Theater in New Jersey. But it was an amazing experience. I didn't want to do a play, but the Lord kept putting it in my spirit. So we might resurface it, So we did a play. We did a short film entitled Christmas Across the Tracks, which is on YouTube. Christmas Across the Tracks. And it's about two little girls. One little girl was rich. One little girl was poor. But the girl that was poor was way more happier than the girl that had everything.
That tracks. I mean, that makes sense. We could talk about that later, but yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we doing some short films and we plan to get more into filming. And while I'm down here in Atlanta, while we are, they call this this is the next film capital of the world, other than California. But I think everything is moving down here now. So I've been dipping and dabbing, and I might be doing a couple scores. So we're in negotiations, a couple movie scores. So we're gonna see what happens.
You're always busy.
Yep. And during COVID, while everybody was in the house, sleep and collecting their money, whatever, I decided to go out.
Not collecting their money.
Everybody was collecting it except me. But I decided to go to school and get my CDL, just to have on my back pocket. So if everything shut down again and all y'all stuck in the house,
there's nothing you can't
the
do,
talks of,
Brian. Is there nothing
it's a lot of stuff I can't do.
Okay, so I'm just going to take a side lane right here. We're going to talk about this deck that you built, right? So I posted this deck that Brian built. Now, let me tell you the story, because we had a little riff about it. When I think of Brian Pugh, I think of genius, musician, talented, creative, musician, piano, organ, church, musician.
All her girlfriends call me Piano.
Yes, that was his name, affectionately called Piano. There were some of my friends that didn't even know you had a name. I was like, oh, Brian, so who's Brian? Piano. Like, oh, I didn't know this name. Anyway, I digress. He's a musician at heart. So he came to me and said, I'm going to build a deck.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous. I was a little concerned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me I couldn't. She told me I couldn't do it.
Not that that you couldn't do it. I said that I had concerns about you doing it because I just didn't understand
Right.
how the two
Right.
go together.
Then you and your little girlfriend, and she's saying it's going to look tacky. Yeah.
Shout out to Q. Q,
Whatever.
He's talking about you. He's coming for you.
She said it was going to look tacky
He's
until it was
coming for you.
almost complete. Then everybody like changing it up. You crossed the trust because I told her not to come across the trespass line, and she said I don't want to go on that. Now she all over it.
That's right.
But anyway.
So, long story short, you actually made a great deck. It's beautiful. I posted it on Facebook. It is so beautiful. It just goes to show you that the creative people, you have so many talents, things that you would, I didn't know yet.
Now I'm learning how to do the pool. It's so much work. You gotta be like a chemist. I'm gonna just get that all in one powder. It's just too much. Yeah.
So we'll just transition because while you've had a long career in music, I have a long career in healthcare. So
let's talk about you.
Yes.
So
I have spent the majority of my career with one company that I'm talking to my camera. And I have been with them. I'm happy to say that I'm celebrating this year. I think it'll be 31 years. And so I'm just the type of, we had talked about it on the first episode of how I like structure. I need things to just go in line and make sense. And I grabbed onto this company. I was blessed to be able to work for this large healthcare company. And I decided I didn't want to leave. I loved what I was doing. And 30 years later, here I am. So I've been kind of straightening out. I was doing the same thing, but I love it because healthcare is helping people. And then I decided at the ripe age of 40, I think it was 40 when I got my nursing license, to get a nursing license. And I think that changed for me when I had Aaron, when I was actually on the other side of healthcare. I was being treated in the hospital. I had my son. And the nurses were so good to me, and I had always knew that I had this yearning or this longing for healthcare. Mm-hmm. And I couldn't run. Duncan said you can't run from it, God. If that's a path for you to take, you're going to take it whether you like it or not. So I ended up going to school at 30-something and having a son and a family, and it wasn't easy. I think nursing was maybe one of the hardest things that I've ever done. But when I graduated, it was just, I couldn't even explain to you what that meant. And I joke a lot because I'll say nursing, my job that I do for my career that I've been for 30 years, I do that for the money. I get paid money, right? So you get paid. But for nursing, honestly, that is a job that I would do for free. It's a passion. And I had applied for a job at my other, at the career, and I wanted to advance into a position. And when they were interviewing me, they were asking about the nursing, and they said I lit up so much talking about nursing. They were like, I don't think that you want this promotion at the time. But again, God's timing is God's timing, right? So I eventually got a promotion, which was better than that one. But anyway, I didn't get it at the time because I was so passionate about nursing, and it just exuded from me. And I think it just comes naturally. I love nursing.
Are we trying to take somebody blood pressure, trying to take somebody sugar levels, trying to take...
You would think that because I am a nurse, because I blood, sweat, and tears, got my degree, I did the hard work, that he would listen. Right? You would think he would listen to me.
No, you pricked my finger one time, ain't nothing happened. Jack leg, nurse.
Aaron is the same way. My son, I'll tell them something, they go to the doctor, tell the doctor the same story. The doctor will tell him exactly what I told him, and then he'll come back and say, you know what, you were right. Yeah, you think?
So nurse, what should we be doing to stay more healthy?
That's a general question. I mean, you gotta drink your water and mind your business.
Don't listen to these nurses. They be watching TV, eating fungans and all kind of snacks.
My mic is echoing.
That's okay.
It's a blingy part of my mic.
Whatever.
It's making it echo. So I'll sit back. Hey, Debbie. Hey, boo. That's my sister. She in the comments.
Oh, okay. So we got any comments? What's up?
Yes, we did. We heard that the play is very inspiring. We have some love. A lot of people love and appreciate you out there.
Thank you. So just got back from Philly. Was at Bodine High School during their graduation ceremony, and I actually recorded a little bit while I was there. And we're talking about like a whole group of kids that don't have no musical knowledge. A lot of them are tone deaf. So yeah, they don't know one note from the other. But it's a great school. So if you're not talented in music, they're very good at something else. So like they're scientists or whatever. So, and I told them I'm not looking for great singers. I'm just looking for effort. And if you're like really, really bad, and I'm gonna test each person's voice, which I did, then you're gonna just open your mouth, nothing gonna come out, because you're gonna mess up the person next to you. Well, we got through it.
Wait,
So
you gotta do background before we go into the video about Bodine. You gotta tell us how long have you been doing it? How did you get into such a thing? You're all the way in Georgia. How on earth are you still?
I've been doing Bodine High School for at least like maybe 15 years. Every year, and I got into it. There was God bless her soul. I started doing it with a lady named Veraga Nix, and she had me doing it with her, and then she passed away, so the mantle got passed down to me. So I just been doing it by myself, and yeah. So I got a clip here that I'll share with you guys of what I recorded while I was there. When I was rehearsing them, and then an actual graduation ceremony, which you'll see. These two girls, I trained them, and then see, you always got to have somebody in the background, because this one girl just lost it.
They were emotional, honey. It's 12th grade.
Yeah, she just lost it, and the other girl had to pick up for her. But anyway, here we go.
Here we go.
So this is a rehearsal. They had a assembly program. As you can hear, they don't care nothing about that song. But I have to command discipline from them. So that's, like little rehearsing. They do. So this is the actual graduation ceremony. And again, these are not singers. So here's where she lost it. Then the class actually came in and helped her out. It was a combination of myself and them. Oh, thank you. We try to keep it professional. And this is at Temple University, Philadelphia. Now here is one of my trademarks. I want them to hold that note forever. So I taught them like a staggered breathing technique. Whoever had the camera was So
And it wasn't me, guys. He was by himself.
I sent them around to their parents. They still holding the note. So I'm in front of them now. They went up a half step higher.
They just changed the key on you.
So let me go on back. They still holding the note. They pictures going crazy now. And then, you know, us as musicians, we're loners. So while everybody is celebrating and having fun, we're in our own little world. Nobody's caring or paying us a mind. No mind. I'm lonely.
I should have been there with you. But you better play that piano.
No, this is just block chords. They ain't nothing fancy. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm glad this is over with.
Until next year, OD, do it all over again.
And I went straight from there, straight to the airport. So yeah.
Listen,
Oh, I'm entertaining myself at this point.
you better do that.
Ain't nobody in there.
Listen, I'm Michael. Like, you played the heck out of
Oh
that
no,
piano.
no,
I love it.
no,
I love it.
no.
Well, that concludes our episode for today. It's been so much fun. We're having such a good time. If there are topics you want to hear us talk about, put them in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
But we will be here with you guys every week, and we have a lot of things coming up, some special guests, and some things we're going to do.
Oh yeah. So definitely subscribe to this channel because we're not gonna be doing this on Facebook that much. So definitely subscribe. It's really gonna be on YouTube. So go to YouTube. The name of our channel is A Piece of Us.
A piece of us. 'Cause that's all we're going to give them is a little piece.
You just get the piece.
They can't get the whole. I don't think anybody can take all of
You
it.
can't take it.
It's a lot.
So yeah, go to YouTube, subscribe, or if you're watching it on YouTube, now whatever, just hit the subscribe button, the like, or whatever. If you don't like it, if you want to just watch it and don't do nothing, that's cool too. We're not really doing this for the likes and subscribers, but it would be nice.
This is for us. I think I just enjoy being on here with you.
Yeah, it's
if
just-
you saw the behind the scenes,
We be going at it.
and you're on the camera. How y'all doing? No, it's just so hot. You would not believe the setup and the work it takes to get this going, but I'm having a good time. I definitely think this is something we're going to be doing for the near future.
And now she's working the cameras. I don't have to do it. Hey, go to me. Go to my own. Where's my camera? Oh.
Yes! Watch this.
Oh.
We learning. And we are the perfect combination to get where we are together.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
All right. So next week, hopefully 8:30, we will be here if God allows it. Do you have a last word of the day, babe?
No, just keep striving, keep it moving, stay positive.
Yes.
Stay positive. Try to stay away from negative people. That's why I'm by myself all the time.
Hey.
Everybody just dragging their feet, the cloud over their head. We all struggling out in these streets, but don't nobody want negativity all the
I told
time.
him this. I said, "You're my only best friend, honey. But when we fight out."
No, you got other friends. Y'all get ready to go see Beyonce. A whole pack of y'all, right? Mm-hmm. You got friends. I'm the only one that don't have no friends.
I feel judged. I feel judged. We are each other's best friends.
Mm-hmm.
So
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
It's good. All right.
Do
y'all.
we have,
Yes,
before we sign off,
yes,
anybody
yes.
that said anything?
Look at Aaron going. No, Dre is here. Our family is here.
What's up, my lovely bro?
Yes, a lot of friends are here supporting us, and we appreciate it so much.
All right. We're going to get better, better, and better.
Every time. And then we're going to be called. So listen, when we call y'all because we want to get y'all on the show, we need y'all to accept our invitation. Because we want to talk to y'all. We want to talk and get some feedback, some dialogue going on.
Yeah, because here's the thing. My personal philosophy is I'm going to either teach you
or I'm going to be taught.
Or I'm going to learn from you, one or the other. So what I don't know, definitely feel free to share. And if you want me to pour into you and share the little knowledge that I know, I'll be more than happy to do that.
If you're not learning, you're not growing.
That's right. If you know better, you'll do better.
Hey, we got all the cliches. We could just... Until next time, don't say it.
I should play a beat on here. No, go ahead.